That's right. Get on, Miss Level 32 Giganotosaurus. You ain't nothing. Nothing! Howdy, folks. Welcome back to ARK Adventures. A couple of things I wanted to show you in this episode. One is I kind of figured out a use for the cage. Remember how I couldn't figure out what to use the cage for? I managed to get my my Oviraptor in here and set the Oviraptor on. Let me see if I can actually do this level up here. Oviraptor on Wander while the Oviraptor was in the cage. I locked the cage, and the Oviraptor can't go anywhere. I don't have to weigh it down for when they fix that bug. I don't have to, you know, tell it to follow, which doesn't work anyway. I'm sure they're going to fix it so that you can't weigh it down anymore. But once they've done that, I hope that I can get it to stay in here. I guess just health is important for the Oviraptors. I guess weight maybe for bigger eggs or something. But anyway, when they finally fix that, I'm hoping they're not going to have a condition where if it's trapped, you know, contained, can't move, that it won't work either. But for right now, it works great. Just stick it in the cage. I can pick up the cage and move it wherever I want it. So if I want to move it to another part of the pen to get different dinos, I can do that. So pretty cool use. Another thing is I went ahead and, first of all, I put Fortunate One on top of this roof. I've got a kind of a temporary sort of ramp system up here. It's not really great because this building, the actual small dino building, is not completely in alignment with this platform down here. So when I built the ramps down and then put a floor here, a ceiling here, you notice that they don't quite line up. I don't know that I'm going to even care about that, but I am going to replace the thatch ceiling with a stone ceiling, and probably the wooden columns or pillars in there with stone ones as well. But Fortunate One's new home is going to be up here. He's just my dump truck. He runs around and carries heavy things, so I figured I'll just have a permanent place for him. I've got Emma. I went ahead and bred Emma and Fortunate One, and I was hoping for a Quetz with high levels like Emma. But I got one that looked like Emma, but has low levels like Fortunate One. And that's who I've named AC-130 over here. I went ahead and gave AC-130 a paint job. That's actually navy blue. It kind of looks purple to some degree, but it's navy blue. And I named it AC-130 because I want to turn this bird into a Species X platform. And I've been thinking of some cool kind of configurations for the Species X turrets. So I'm going to try some of those out. I've got 10 crop lots in here. I may need more. I'm not sure. I've even got 12 of those. I want to throw these in here for temporary use as well, and this material for the permanent structure that I'm going to build. And I do want to give her some levels. I'm really going to focus on health, I think, and stamina, and possibly speed. Melee damage, no, because the Species X is going to do all that work. Weight is going to be pretty fine already. Health, let's go ahead and boost up, you know, for now I can rest on it for stamina. So let's just boost up speed. I guess I'll give it a little bit of stamina. There we go. But I'm going to go ahead this episode and build that structure. And what I'm thinking of is kind of a two-layered system where we have sort of crop plots. Let me see if I can kind of describe what I want to do. In fact, I don't even know why I can't just do it here while I'm talking about it. But, well, it helps that the crop plots were in my inventory. Go ahead and throw those on 0. I'm thinking about doing some crop plots on the corners here, giving me room to ride in the middle. In fact, let me do a little bit of K-moding here to try to get as best of alignment as I can. Not that bad, alignment-wise. I want to go forward. I want to have just a little bit of a spot, so boom, that'll work. Do another one here. Okay. Good enough. And I was thinking about having columns. Whoops. Pull that one back quite a bit. There we go. Actually, a little bit further out there. There we go. Columns that are going to give me another level above this level of, so I'll have turrets at the bottom and then turrets a little higher because of some columns that are going to be raising some ceilings up, I hope. And I can place it on the ceilings. At least that's my goal. put one there and one over here. Kind of like that. And I could probably put some on the sides here too. In fact, let's go ahead and try to do that. Okay, come down here. Guess it's too close to me, I hope. Yeah, there we go. A little bit to that way. Yeah, close enough. And turn myself around. Get another one going here. Too close. There we go. Should have someplace I can set it here, I think. Oh, almost. There we go. All right. So I've got 6 there, and I was thinking about putting some columns, which are on the bird, down here as well, like this, to kind of raise, put ceilings up above, like there. It's probably not a good one. Let's demolish that. Let's try to line them up in the middle of that one and this one. I'm thinking of putting some columns here. Let's do this, and let's K-mode this thing a bit. It's kind of twisty. I really like it to be straight. It's not going to snap in any way, so I kind of have to eyeball the straightness, and I don't think it's straight. Let's go just a hair over that way. That's pretty good. And by straight, I mean it's not twisting to the left or twisting to the right, is my goal. Let's try to nail this right when it goes between the plots like that. Let's see if that works. Let me see what it'll look like if I put a ceiling at that level. Yeah, see, I can walk underneath it just fine. The plant should be able to shoot out from there, I hope. I guess I'm going to have to test that. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to leave these guys on here and just do this one set of ceilings. And I was actually thinking about going out forward as well. Like that. And the real test will be, will these guys still shoot? Will they be able to collect water when there's ceilings above them? That's a good point. I don't know if they can. Huh. I actually don't think they will collect water. Now, I kind of want a rain to come now so I can see. Because I'm sure these guys will collect water, but these guys back here I don't think will. 600 of 600 irrigate. Oh, because I'm close to the actual irrigation I use for my farm, so I don't want them to be irrigated. Not irrigated, okay. Not irrigated, but it's got 600 of 600. How can I drain the water? Here we go, 0 of 600, and it's underneath the ceiling. This will be my test, this front left one here. So now all I need to do to know if my practice will work is to wait for some rain. Now, if that does not be irrigated, cannot be irrigated, then what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a row of ceilings down the middle so that part of the crop plot is exposed on either side and can hopefully get the rain that way. So if that doesn't get irrigated in the rain, doesn't get water put into it, pardon me, in the rain, I'm going to demolish this ceiling and see if it will. This one and this one, I guess, these two on the outside, and see if it will. And if it will, then I'll just run ceilings down the middle here, and I'll get a row of crop plots along the top that'll, assist these down here. And I think that'll do, because there's a certain number of things you can put on a Quetz platform, and I don't want to exceed that limit with a whole bunch of construction. So it does look kind of funky underneath because you can see through them, but as far as I can tell, it still does work. So let's wait for some rain and see. All right, we are back, and it is raining, so let's go ahead and check out AC130 and see what these guys look like. I don't want to name my Quetzal. Thank you very much. I don't know why I said that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting water. It's covered by the platform or the ceiling, and I'm still getting water. That's getting water. This is used up a little bit of water because I had planted seeds in it, and I think it's getting water back. That had nothing in it. It's getting water. Getting water, getting water. Cool. 589, I think it was 587 a second ago, right? So this seems to be getting more water. Let's see. Let's watch it for a second here. 589, 589. Is this getting more water or is it just staying still? These two, interestingly enough, have not popped up. Everything else has. We have accelerated plant growth here on this server. So it won't take a couple of days for the plants to come in. It will take several hours, but it won't take a couple of days. 589, 589. It seems to be holding steady. It did use some of the water, but it just didn't pop a plant up. And it's kind of almost random to some degree, so that doesn't worry me too much yet. So it looks like, yeah, 205, 317. It looks like it's safe to put ceilings up above. That's really cool. And if that's the case, then I think what we're going to do is we're going to drag, that's 0, so we're going to drag our ceilings out. We're going to go ahead and throw another one of these pillars here, so we can go back even further, I hope. Okay. And let's do this. Let's just close this thing up. Again, we're going to use thatch for now, just because I want to make sure it's going to work. And I want to make sure they'll fire, too. So I'll put one up top. Actually, I won't put any up top. I'll just wait till these grow up and can fire, and make sure that they can fire from underneath some ceilings that are above them. But that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to have to figure out some other way to get up there, I just realized, to actually turn these on and off. I might need to take away this one in the front, and I think I will. And I might need to put a set of stairs, or a ladder here, pardon me, on one of these so that I can get up. I'll probably have to waste a ladder now to do it so that when I actually start putting some up there, to put one up there. But I'm going to have to figure out some way to get up there so I can switch them off, because I don't want these running all the time, especially here on the southern island. They'd be killing a whole bunch of nice stuff, things that aren't going to kill us. And I don't want to have it on when I'm here. I don't want to antagonize some Brontos and not actually kill them, but just get them irritated to the point where they start whacking things. So, good. The rain test shows, just one more time, I want to check, 587. So it's going back down again a little bit, so it's using it. So it did add some and then use some. So I think we're good here. This had nothing, and it's up to 421, so it's definitely getting some water. Although I don't know that it's still getting any water. All right, well, I'm just going to have to come back and see what it does, I guess, once they've grown up and they can actually shoot. All right, we're back, and the Species X plants have all matured, and now is the time to see if these ceilings above them are going to impact their ability to target. So I'm going to leave them asleep right now, but I'm going to change their range to high. I'm going to change their targeting to all targets on all of them. Right, so change range high, change targeting, change targeting. I wish there was a whistle for this or something like that, but oh well. Actually, whistling plants doesn't make any sense anyway, so. Change to high, targeting, all targets. And this is what I will, in a moment, I'm going to run around and turn them all on, and that's what I would do. As I was bringing them back home, I would pause, when we're over the water outside the island, and I would turn them off so they don't target things here and harass the local wildlife. So let's actually see if this works by going up pretty high over the water here. And, well, over the water, over the island, whatever. Start turning them on. Okay, on. That says R to wake up. R to wake up. Did I put them all to sleep? I did. I guess when I changed their settings, that woke them up. Interesting. Okay, waking up. Alright, now they're all awake. Yeah, now they're all awake, theoretically. So we should be able to take out this Bronto over here. See what we can do. See if they start firing. Yeah, this is... Oh, no, there they go. They're firing. They're hitting it. I'm only getting the 3 on the side, which makes sense. But they're definitely hitting it. Gotta get a little closer here. Oh, they attacked the Pteranodon. Now they're going back to the Bronto. At least one of them is. Do they have to be at the same to be able to see his main body, his torso? There we go. There we go. Get some good hits on in there. Now they're shooting down at some coal in the water. Okay, they finally got the Bronto. Okay, so yeah, they are able to fire just fine with the ceilings above. So looks like we're going to replace those pillars with middle ones and those ceilings with middle ceilings and put in a ladder. And now that we've leveled him up here, let's go ahead and level up his, again. Right now, let's just go with movement speed so we can get him where we need to go. And we'll deal with stamina by just getting off of him. Let me go ahead and get up here high so they don't shoot at anything, I hope. And I will put them to sleep. This will be the process. It's going to be kind of frustrating, but I shouldn't be taking this out much. I'm thinking only taking this out just to kind of deal with something big like a Giga or something that I need to deal with. And then bringing him back, so. Okay, I'm trying to hit that. This is the only tricky part here, I guess. There we go. Alright, so let's bring this guy down. I still love all of those artifacts, how they glow at night. It's really cool, the different colors. That's a really cool feature. Okay, we have some metal on the animal itself. There we go. Middle columns and middle ceilings. Let's go ahead and replace the column. And of course I surrounded the wood, which I always hate it when that happens. I don't want the middle, I want the wood. There's some wood. Give me the wood. No, give me the wood. No. Oh, I had it. Just thought it said metal, but it said wood. Wood. Okay. Don't know why it does that. Sometimes it will replace it, sometimes it will not. There, that one did it. Okay. Now we'll put the middle ceilings on here. What did I just hit? I think I just hit neutral, whistle neutral. Hit the minus key, which is right next to the 0. I don't know why the Quetzes sometimes do this. They kind of glitch these days. It's just a cosmetic thing. I mean, look at this guy. Look how he's kind of landed with his face pointed up like that, not on the real ground. If I was to log out of the server and come back, he'd be fine. He'd look fine. I don't know what causes that. It only happens when you get off of them. And why did it demolish this one? That's bizarre. Should have left this one intact. Oh no! Is it because that plant is actually there? Looks like it demolished this one too when I did that. You know what? That's not the end of the world if it does that. It doesn't want to let me stick 2 more out there. It's not the end of the world. Alright. Now I'm going to have to get a ladder. So let's go do that. Alright, now. I need to be able to get up to this new platform. Can I do it? Whoa, that was going to work perfect. That'll work just fine. I'm good with that. Wow. This is glitchy. This is so glitchy. Now the problem is I don't think I'm going to be able to put these crop plots down here. Oh no, it doesn't care about the species X sticking through. Okay. You know what, folks? I'm not going to be able to place these because of this weird glitchy angle that this bird is at right now. I'm going to have to actually leave the server and come back and see if it improves. So let me do that. Ow, that hurt. Okay, and as you can see, I just exited the game and came back in. All of a sudden, AC-130's platform is aligned properly. So Let's turn off some of this bloom quality here so we can actually see what we're doing, especially with metal around here. But I don't want to get on AC-130 to get to the top, so I'm actually going to grab probably hook here, if I can stop using my battlefield keys, and land at this corner over here and do my... Oh, no. Not what I wanted. Hook, come here, buddy. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Okay, don't come down. There we go. All right, come on, Hook. Get up on here. I guess we can go over here. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay. Come here for a minute, Hook. In fact, so much so, this is bothering me, that I think I'm going to try a different approach, which is I'm going to put some ladders up, if I can get to them. Make some more metal ladders just from the side. Actually, there'll be wooden ladders. No, just wooden ladders, because I don't need metal ladders permanently there. I just want them right now so I can get up there. And it's gotten dark. Go ahead and gamma 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and gamma 4. There we go. A little bit brighter. All right, let's try to lay some... I wonder if those will connect. I can't seem to connect to the middle one, but I can connect to there. Perfect. And this is all to get around a glitch in the game that happens sometimes when you land Quetzes. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And I don't need this last one, I don't think, but I'm going to do it anyway. In fact, I'm actually going to demolish that. Because of the limited number of structures you can put on a Quetz platform. I don't want to run into that just because I have one extra ladder there. And in fact, if I run into it now, I'm going to probably demolish that top one and get rid of the others as well. Okay. I've only got 4 of these things right now. Let's bring that back in towards me. There we go, a little K mode. A little bit of a turn to the right. Trying to place. It won't let me place for some reason. It won't let me place. It will not let me place. Probably because those things are sticking through. And you know what this means? I'm going to have to risk killing these plants, I think, in order to place the plants on top. Or maybe I just go another level higher. Oh, it's wasting a lot of metal, but I think I should do that. I really do. Let's do that. Let's go another level higher on these ceilings. Okay, folks. There you see 130's turret. Its turrets are all in place. I think, what do we get here? That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 organic turrets. Wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, after I level up and turn on all the turrets, I'm going to take AC-130 here. Is that the name of this? Is it AC-130? Yeah, AC-130. Take AC-130. By the way, that's an AAV type of an airplane, in case you don't know. Look it up. It's a military airplane. It's a converted cargo ship that has a lot of guns in it, which seems appropriate. These are cargo-carrying birds, and they have a lot of guns in them. I'm going to take them to North Island and see what he can do. Well, I'd say that was a smashing success. What do you say? On the way over here, of course, I had to kill Paraceratheriums, Brontos, just to see what would happen before I got to the North Island. But got here, immediately decimated a couple of Rexes, a whole bunch of Carnos, just everything. This battle station, this battle star, is in fact, I probably call it battle star, is in great working order. So I think that's pretty awesome, and I appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.